So I recorded this video prior to the news of Microsoft intervening in Halo Online. Of course, this opening section is recorded after the fact. Now I still want to make the video because it's worth showing and talking about, as it's some of the most fun I've had with Halo in a long time. However, Microsoft has been issuing DMCAs, taking down YouTube videos, striking Twitch streamers. Basically, they're playing the role of the Flood very well by infecting every single bit of information leading back to this mod. Jenkins! So I'm gonna just be real with you guys and tell you what my options are. Well, I can try to catch lightning in a bottle twice and make another video with the occasional clip thrown in here and there and hope it doesn't get taken down. Or I can play it safe and keep the commentary the same, but avoid the risk and not show actual gameplay. I mean, I really don't know how best to handle this at the moment. I don't want to put my channel in jeopardy for a single video. At the same time, I'm so passionate about this that I feel it needs to be shown. In any case, we have free speech in this country and we have fair use, and I have faith in those concepts of freedom to express oneself. But anyways, let's jump in. The narrative of Halo, and I mean from the early days of Bungie to the current days of 343, is a story that has been extensively covered across my channel, on other channels. What people thought of both Bungie and 343's time handling the series is a story that has been told a million times. And if I could summarize it in one slightly long sentence, I'd say, in my opinion, the Halo series became one of the best known flagship titles while under Bungie, and 343, after taking over, has not been able to maintain a core connection with the original games or match the overall quality to the expectations of many. But there's something new. The fucking fan fiction of legend was released. Halo Online Eldewrito. I know it's a fan-made mod, partially. This new project also has quite the story. Now, if you want a basic summary of what the fuck Halo Online is, where it came from, why it's on planet Earth, which, yeah, you probably want that. Well, from what I gather, Microsoft was working on publishing a free-to-play online version of Halo 3 in Russia. For some reason, Russia, maybe to try and influence the election. Of course, they were going to make new additions to the game, update it, and apparently even add some type of monetization, which I don't exactly blame because this would have been awesome either way, and I don't think microtransactions or whatever they were going to have would have ruined it. But anyways, Microsoft actually partnered with two companies, publisher Innova Systems and developer Saber Interactive. Saber is the more prominent company for understanding the background of all this, so remember them. Basically, Moneysoft wanted to cash in on the free-to-play style of gaming. It was a sort of experiment for them. So all's well and good, things are going well, and then it's gone. It's all gone. Cancelled because according to some guy named Fogeyman, and I quote, that Microsoft had failed to make decisions on the future of the project for 6 months. But whether this is true or not, why the development fell apart, doesn't matter all that much anymore because this puppy is alive and breathing. Yes, after years of waiting, a group of modders decided to finish the game and launch it the way they thought best. And bravo, lads. I'm serious. You deserve a round of applause for this dedication. You know, the modding communities for any game series out there, and especially Halo, are a haven of creativity, innovation, and fun. Even the biggest game companies might have, 500 people? Well, the fan base will have millions, alright? Millions of people. And Halo Online doesn't have that many, but what I'm saying is, you give tools to players, they will make lemonade. All these game companies need to be more like Valve in how they allow people to build off their work, because this is what we get. So without further setup, welcome to Jurassic Halo.
No! All you mute is you double tap tab, right click on their name, and then mute them.
This is Eldewrito, with that classic music and a dope as hell Valhalla backdrop. In other words, what we have here, folks, is pure butter. In essence, Halo Online is basically Halo 3 with some slight additions and modifications to gameplay. Just about everything feels the same, but better. I will say the battle rifle feels a lot stronger and assault rifle seems to spread more. But the important thing is this 100% feels like Halo 3. Now I should probably talk about how to install the game and all that because PC gaming isn't as straightforward as consoles. You put the disc in and it works, 90% of the time. And since Halo was for the most part played on the Xbox, it might seem like a drastic change at first, but you'll get there. The game is 100% compatible with 360 controllers, and I recommend getting a wired one so you can just stick that boy in there and play no bullshit. Also, the game is made to work on your grandmother's laptop. Yes, you can play this on pretty much anything. First thing you'll want to do after loading in is just soak it in. Soak it in for a bit. And then, what you're gonna do, baby, is go to customization. And this is the good shit right here, man. All those armor customization videos that seems like every single Halo fan on Earth cares about and watches, this is what it's led to. Again, it's Halo 3, so it's not a whole lot of new. You got all the classic armor pieces just as you remember them, Hayabusa, flaming helmet, etc., clan tags, emblems, of course with some new additions, funny enough, not sold in rec packs. Can you believe it? My favorite is the fucking baguette. Like why? What is the significance of the baguette? We need some Halo lore on this shit right now. We must discover what the baguette is all about, people. What's really cool is in Eldewrito, color changing is improved beyond the standard colors that shipped with the game in 2007. You've got a whole new color palette so you can have exactly what you want. You'll notice these types of quality of life changes all around the game. Best of all is they added the ability to change the color of armor lights. Like, holy shit, that's cool. It's the little things like that, you know? So after you set up your very own badass, you'll want to get into a custom lobby and make him 6,000 feet tall. So you can worship that black undersuit and crotch armor as it is your god now. We'll get to some of the new settings soon, but if you want to jump straight into a game, you can go to the server browser. And in classic PC gaming fashion, this is how you'll find games. You're able to sort them and search for what you're looking for. Some of the names on there, man, it's just ridiculous. Alright, now I gotta say this. Remember that whatever errors we encounter in the Halo Online experience, this doesn't cost you any money. And it was made independently by modders, by fans, hardcore Halo fans. If shit happens, you know? Anyways, you may encounter problems searching specific lobbies. The game has crashed on me once so far, and technical issues are worth dealing with just to play this, honestly. Because it's just so damn fun. Of course, because it's Halo 3, but there's enough new here that this honestly could have been a relaunch. You know, you can search through the lobbies, find some games just like in the custom browser for Halo 5. You can search for names too if you and the boys want to set aside a Saturday to play. They could have sold this for $60. Like, I have no idea why Microsoft didn't see this project through. This would have been fantastic. All the classic game modes and variants return, same with weapons, although not all of the original maps have been ported to the game. Where the hell is fucking Snowbound? Don't veto that shit, I want to play it. Also, Isolation isn't here, Epitaph, or Construct. However, Saber Interactive had, I think, finished work on 4 new maps. 2 are remakes, but So we got Diamondback, which is a remake of Avalanche/Sidewinder. Looks and feels a lot different, but essentially plays the same. Then there's Edge, which looks so damn cool. It looks like it's set in a Forerunner library. It's a big team battle map that is reminiscent of some of the huge BTB maps from Combat Evolved, when they just didn't give a fuck how big it was. Reactor is the other new original map, and its layout is great. Big power reactor in the middle, and lanes outside for vehicle infantry combat. This looks great for assault, CTF, territories, pretty much anything. And finally there is Icebox, which is a remake of the incredible Turf map from Halo 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that map needed a remake cause it was damn good. But instead of a desert New Mombasa theme, it's going for a cold Russian type of setting. Fitting, isn't it? These new maps play fantastic as far as I've tested, and it's something I didn't expect to have. Neither did I expect to see completely new weapons. Yeah, holy shit, look at this craziness. Just listen to some of these. Oh, baby, a beefy AR? Oh, goddamn, listen to that BR. Now, one thing people might find controversial is they added stuff like DMRs and armor abilities. However, the original maps are exactly as they were, and these armor abilities and new weapons are there solely for customization, solely for your imagination. I believe Saber and Microsoft were testing some type of monetization plan with these variants, perhaps selling them outright, but I'm not 100% sure. In any case, you ain't gotta pay shit to use them now. There are variants for most of the basic guns, almost like the ones that were loadout weapons in Halo 5, and they all look, sound, and perform differently. It's hella fun to experiment with them, and you'll have a blast testing them out. The variety is what's astounding here. Weapon variety, maps, the custom games people have already created and made. It's so much fun, man.
It's the big man, take him down!
Big RT.
Being able to go through the custom browser and play whatever meets your fancy, goddamn. You can also, of course, host your own games if you don't have horrible ping. The Forge here is absolutely fantastic. I mean, I've never been much of a Forge guy myself. You know, I mess around in it from time to time, but almost never actually finish a map. And this is just, close to perfection. And for a free mod, it is perfection. You have all sorts of settings to mess around with. One of the best additions is lighting. You can change how bright or dark the map is, and this can lead to some really cool custom games and themes, you know, how the map feels. You have complete control over that. You can change the skybox and just go crazy with it. This shit is addicting, and I hope some of these new features make it into Halo 6's Forge. You know, I think every one of us has thought about making something outside the normal boundaries of these classic maps, to go out there and explore and create in places we've never been able to go before. It's fucking great, man. Just as an example, I want to make a map on Last Resort where zombies come out of the water and it's super dark out. That is going to be a lot of fun to create. People are going to do insane things with this new forging space. The restrictions of Halo 3's map creator are completely gone now. With a ton of new forging objects, there's just so much out there. Quality of life bonuses like magnets, prefabs have been introduced. You can have 255 of anything, there's no budget, and an easy way to create terrain. Best of all, unlike the original, Halo Online doesn't limit your forging options based on the map you're on. You can put anything, anywhere. Yes, putting elephants on fucking Guardian. This is what I have always wanted. Elephant Wars on Guardian. It's total freedom. Total freedom with Halo 3's Forge, and that's what we have here, folks. What's really great is how positive and awesome the community of people are for Halo Online. My interactions, my experiences with them.
Thank God friendly fire's turned off. I remember in Infection, people would just run around and just swing the swords and kill their allies.
Someone was saying how awesome it was that like the community's not toxic. Just give it a couple weeks. It'll be Halo 3 era.
If you think about it, this is a game that had no big marketing, had no big push from any sort of legitimate company trying to make money. It's just made by fans for the fans. That's exactly what this is, and that's why so many people are actually in game chat, talking, having a great time.
Yeah, gotta play controller, dude. So classic.
Put this shit in fucking 720p if you want the classic Halo feel. You can't say that.
Or by aspect ratio.
Yeah, fucking 30 frame lock.
Because we all installed this and play it for the same reasons. Perhaps as it grows, the community may get a few toxic people here and there, but goddamn, I love you all, is what I'm trying to say. Halo Online Eldewrito is something I am just super passionate about, if you couldn't tell. All the new additions, the abilities to forge, in-game chat is populated like it's 2004 again, new maps, weapons, etc. This is like a dream come true for Halo fans, you know? We've been real dry on Halo news. I've played Halo 5 a buttload. Halo Wars 2, a buttload. And this is the perfect thing to get people back into it in the downtime. This has revived my passion for Halo to, like, the maximum. I really hope this is something that can be sustained for a long time. Shit, man, I saw populations around 6,000 on a Monday night. That is impressive for this type of project. One last important thing. If this does well, and I hope it does, I hope it will also send some type of positive message to 343 and Microsoft about what fans want, what new innovations will please most everyone, and maybe they can narrow down the direction of the franchise for the future. It's hard to tell for now, but I am hyped to see what happens. So, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on Halo Online in the comments below. Tell me what you think of the game and what your favorite part of it is. Alright everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Act Man signing out. Peace!